So do you remember milkmen?
Yes, definitely.
Yeah.
So when you think of milkmen, what exactly comes to your mind?
Milking the cow.
And what about like TV shows or cartoons, animated movies?
Oh yeah, cartoons. Tom and Jerry.
So what exactly do you remember from it, of milkmen?
I think it was like Tom trying to drink the milk that the man just milked from the cow. He was trying to steal it or something.
Firstly, my childhood, because as kids, we always had, fresh cow milk, and the cow being brought in front of our house, and the milkman will milk the cow right in front of our house, and that is when it's like, he can give. If the cow doesn't come, then we will not take the milk that day.
One later.
What have I forgotten? Crossword and I have crossed paths again as I glance through the books of my past and take in the sweet smell of musty old books. Amma's muffled laughter filled the ears of the young girl whose eyes were head deep in her favorite comics. Endless shelves, rich in colorful stories, seem foreign as empty shelves are my mundane quotidian. Lost stories bring back fond memories of past glories.
A milkman, a past glory.
ನೀವೇನು ಕೆಲಸ ಮಾಡ್ತೀರಾ?
ಏನು ಸಗಣಿ ಇರ್ತೀವಿ, ಹಸುಗಳು ತೊಳಿತೀವಿ, ಹಾಲು ಹಿಂಡ್ತೀವಿ, ಕಿರಾಯಿ ಕೆಲಸ ಬಂದರೆ ಹಾಲು ಹಿಂಡ್ತೀವಿ ಅಷ್ಟೇ.
ನೀವು ಎಷ್ಟು ವರ್ಷಗಳಿಂದ ಈ ಕೆಲಸ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀರಾ?
ನಾವು ಸುಮಾರು ಒಂದು 40 ವರ್ಷದಿಂದ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀವಿ.
ಕಾಲ ಎಷ್ಟು ಬದಲಾಗಿದೆ, ನಿಮ್ಮ ಕೆಲಸನೂ ಹಾಗೆ ಬದಲಾಗಿದೆಯಾ ಏನು?
ನಮ್ಮದು ಮಾಮೂಲು ಕೆಲಸ, ಹಸುನ ಕೆಲಸ, ಮಾಮೂಲು ಕೆಲಸ ನಾವು ಮಾಡ್ತಾನೆ ಇರ್ಬೇಕು. ಒಂದೊಂದು ಟೈಮಲ್ಲಿ ಹುಲ್ಲು ಸಿಕ್ಕಲ್ಲ, ಕಾಸು ಕೊಟ್ಟರೆ ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ದನಗಳು ಮಾಡೋಕ್ಕೂ ನಮ್ಗೆ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಕಷ್ಟ. ಪ್ಯಾಕೆಟಲ್ಲಿ ಬಂದಮೇಲೆ ನಮಗೆಲ್ಲ ಏನು ವ್ಯಾಪಾರ ಇಲ್ಲ, ತುಂಬ ಲಾಸು ನಮಗೆ. ಈಗ ಹಳೆಬರು ಬರ್ತಾರೋ ಅವರು ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಅವ್ರದ್ದು ಕಡಿಮೆನೆ, ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಹೆಂಗೋ ಹೋಗಷ್ಟು ಹೋಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆ ಅಷ್ಟೇ.
Is change a cause for memories? As the white liquid turns amber, sweet aroma fills the air and hot vapor emerges from the steaming glasses. Two loud teenage girls, oblivious to the world around them or what's yet to come, stare with eyes as wide as they can get, awaiting their magic potions for its powers of calming their minds and fueling their talkative spirits. As their worlds disconnect, lives take on different paths. They will always have their steaming hot safety blanket.
So what makes me feel safe? The barren ground, the birds chirping, goosebumps dancing on my skin as a light breeze fills the air makes me introspect. The world outside feels like a prison, but this is my safe haven. As laughter becomes my ambience, freedom begins to embrace my soul. The smell of hot, crispy comfort food fills the air as I continue to relish every last bite of my favorite meal with my absolute favorite person. Nothing else seems to matter as I hold close to my heart the simple yet peaceful moments that remind me that good days are made by good faces and good places.
So since you've seen the transition from fresh milk to packaged milk, tell us what you think we've lost in the process.
Definitely the freshness is coming directly from the cow. It's just there in few minutes. But now, with this kind of a busy life that we lead, okay, how is that even possible? Those days it was so different. The Bangalore was not so crowded. It was not like this. Okay, Bangalore has grown multiple folds. Surely about 10-15 fold in population, and how is that possible? A cow can come in front of your house now. It's not possible. So even if the milk is coming, the milkman is bringing it, you're not sure whether he has done something with the milk, any adulteration has happened, because generally that's a question. Now that we buy packaged milk, the only difference is we go by what we read on the label, right? And we trust the label. You have to trust the label. And without that, if you're buying without the label, then you don't know what to trust. So that is one thing. Those days, that was not at all a problem. We knew very well that it was just pure milk that came. No adulteration of any kind, like no urea or no milk solids, no this, no that, nothing. It's just pure cow milk right there, and then give. That's it. But now it's because it's so modernized. Okay, so there's low fat milk, full fat milk, all kind of milks available, but it's definitely not the fresh milk that we got those days,
ಮನೆ ಹೊರಗಡೆಯಿಂದ ಪಾತ್ರೆ ತಗೊಂಡು ಆಮೇಲೆ ಹಾಲು ತಗೋತಾ ಇದ್ರು. ಆದ್ರೆ ಇವಾಗ ಆನ್ಲೈನ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಆರ್ಡರ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬಿಡ್ತಾರೆ, ಇಲ್ಲಾಂದ್ರೆ ಪ್ಯಾಕೆಟ್ ಮಿಲ್ಕ್ ತಗೋತಾರೆ, ನಂದಿನಿ ಆ ತರ ಎಲ್ಲ.
ನಮ್ಗೆ ಸಿಕ್ಕಾಪಟ್ಟೆ ಲಾಸ್ ಆಗಿದೆ. ನಮ್ದು 10 ಹಸ ಕಟ್ಕೊಂಡಿರೋರು ಇವಾಗ 4 ಹಸ 5 ಹಸ ಅದೇ ವ್ಯಾಪಾರ ಇಲ್ಲ. ರೇಟ್ಗಳು ಸಿಕ್ಕಾಪಟ್ಟೆ ಆಗಿದೆ. ಟ್ರಿಬಲ್ ಆಗಿದೆ.
Are memories really lost? Avva, carom board etkonosna? Echoes the voice of an eager 14-year-old while sprinkles of newfound memories quote Tata's ancestral masterpiece. The pawn reaches its home and reminiscence begins to glaze her eyes. As the mischievous one strikes her way to victory, all she wishes for is the warm embrace of the soul she yearns to continue sharing her triumphs with.
How much of our present comes from our past?
Nostalgia is the sweet smell of musty old books.
A steaming hot safety blanket.
Sprinkles of newfound memories.
Good days made by good faces and good places. What does it mean to you?